And with Altrincham Manager Phil Parkinson, it's finished Altrincham 5, Weymouth 0. Absolutely outstanding performance tonight, Phil. You must be delighted.
Yeah, absolutely. 5-0. Fully deserved as well. I thought we could have had a couple more goals. Defensive display was bang on it. We've been building towards that, and we always know if we can build that solid base, our football will take care of itself, and we've got some really lethal forwards, and they showed up well tonight.
Matty Coslow scored the first two. The first goal was absolutely brilliant. You know, superb finish, but he was great all night, wasn't he, for you?
Well, that's why we ask him to shoot. So he can do that. He's capable of that. And Matty, a lot of the time, he's very unselfish and will opt for the pass. But we have been encouraging him to do that more and more and just be really positive and go for his shots. And that's what he's capable of. I haven't seen him do goals like that for a while now. So maybe that will give him that confidence and belief that what we're saying is true, and he can back himself a little bit more. And as I said, he's more than capable of producing them moments.
Offensively in general, I thought the interplay between the likes, I know he didn't score tonight, but Jordan Hume, some brilliant hold-up play, but the link-up with Coslow, with Colclough, with Dan Mooney especially, you know, supported by brilliant midfield with Marriott and Osborne as well. It was just a great team performance tonight, Phil, and that must delight you. Yeah,
well, that's what we're all about in terms of being really hard to beat and having really good forwards who are entertaining and can score goals. Now, I know we've not been hard to beat at times against some really big teams this season, but when you put us on a level playing field with another team who are, I think, the hybrid or potentially full-time, I think they travelled down last night, so they've had 2 days preparation, then we're more than capable. But we've got to have people on the pitch. A bit of continuity has made a huge difference, so having the same back four for a number of games now, we're bearing the fruits of that, and like I said, it's a really positive performance, a fantastic result.
Just going to ask you about your back four, because obviously another clean sheet. Both full-backs I thought were superb, and Malarkey and Cooper in the heart of the defence, solid. Goalkeeper was good as well. I mean, it's a dream night, isn't it? You score 5, you don't concede. It's just great all round.
Yeah, well, that's what we want the centre-half pairings to do, forge that relationship. They look really solid together, don't they? They complement each other really well. The 2 young full-backs coming in from Stoke and Accrington have just bedded in really well. And I said a couple of weeks ago when Brian was asking me about the loanees, we've done a due diligence. The time that we've had to look at these players has really paid off. We've been really unlucky with injuries in that back line, and it's been a rebuild this season. And hopefully we can get that bit of continuity now, but you never know in this league. Injuries just come out of nowhere, so if they can stay on the pitch, you can see them relationships forming. We've worked really hard with the analysis to show them what they need to improve on, basic things like covering spaces, distances, and they're doing it really, really well.
And not just the 11 on the pitch. I thought the subs who came on, I thought AJ Leach-Smith looked really lively. I thought Pringle laid off the ball, lovely for Mooney as well. You must be delighted again with the whole squad.
Yeah, I mean, Whitey as well, just
Andy
come
White.
in, slipped in like a glove, no problem. And then AJ I thought was the standout one, but yeah, Ben showing his class there. He could have been selfish, but we're a unit, we're a team, and he lays in Dan, who deserved a goal, and he took it a plumb. I thought that was my favourite goal, to be honest, in terms of the unselfishness and the build-up play, but there was some real special goals tonight.
Some good team play, wasn't there, which will delight you as well. You know, some great individual goals, but I think the final goal, the movement down the left-hand side with Jones and Colclough, the lovely layoff from Pringle, the finish from Mooney, you know, as a team goal, that was brilliant to watch.
I hope so, because like I said, from Saturday I was a little bit deflated because I thought we could have put on a bit more of a show at Maidenhead, but again, you have to give teams a lot of credit in this division. They make it very difficult for you. And Weymouth certainly come out the traps well. I thought they started slightly better in the opening 5 minutes, but then we really got to grips with them and knocked the wind out the sails with the finishes that we took. And like I said, with the quality in the team, we're capable of doing that to anyone.
That meant a lot to you as well. You're up to 14th, but I saw you with the fans at the end of the game, geeing them up. You really enjoyed that, didn't you? Yeah,
it's been a tough old season, especially the mid-season. I mean, they must have got sick of hearing me say the same things, but at least I was consistent with the difficult messages and difficult times we were having it was important for me as sort of the leader of the team to keep that level head and see the bigger picture and know we'd come out the other end. All we needed was a little bit of continuity, but also, again, some of the teams in this division, they've really flexed the muscles come around Christmas, and we played them all at the wrong time. And unfortunately, we were at the wrong end of some really tough defeats. And I think if we weren't at that end of my goal difference would be completely different, because if you look at the goals for and the goals against, the goals for were right up there with the best in the league, but goals against obviously is why we are where we are in the division.
Up to 14th, I think it is, after tonight's performance as well. So looking up the table, I suppose going forward to the game on Saturday, you just, more of the same is probably what you're looking for.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have to say a great deal at half-time, to be honest. You're going in and you just need them to keep it going. I think you can say too much at times. The lads ridicule me for that, because I do go on a little bit, because you always want to make sure they get the information and you've covered everything. But listen, yeah, where you said about celebrating at the end with the fans, they've been through it like we have, and they've stuck by us, and that's why it's a special place, is because everybody is in it together. I've always said it. You'll always get the odd person who will get emotional and say negative things, but everyone can see what we're up against, and I'm just glad we can give them nights like tonight, and I think we've given more than enough of them nights at this level of football, being a part-time team, competing with some absolute monster league clubs in this division, and like I said, that's why we want to celebrate with them, because we want to enjoy the good times and we'll commiserate the low times, but as long as we stick together we get nights like that.
And just a final one for me, 1,700 through the gates tonight, a fiver in, good from the board, great support. The fans really got behind Alty tonight, didn't they? They were superb.
Yeah, they're brilliant. I mean, some of the songs you don't hear them at other grounds. They've got individual songs for the players. It's fantastic. I'm looking forward to hearing some of the new ones, because we've got that many new players. I bet they're busy scribbling away some new ideas. So, yeah, they're absolutely fantastic. But I just got to give the lads a lot of credit as well, because they're the ones who go on the pitch. They're the ones who have to sort of believe in what we do. And we've had some really loyal servants here over the years. And even when they're not playing, you look at the likes of Sean Densmore, came on Saturday, but then I don't want two full-backs on the bench, because White, you can play both sides. But Sean, he's always ready to step in, brilliant round the lads in the change room. Jake Moult, the skipper, he's the worst player in the world when he's not playing. He's finding it tough watching, but he's injured, and again he was brilliant round the lads. Tom Hannigan, you could go on, because we've got that many who were struggling with injuries, and Niggles, Connor Hampson. They're absolutely such a together changing room, and they've been like that through really difficult times as well, and we have been tested. So I'm really pleased for the players as well to get that result, to showcase what they're all about, because they're a fantastic group and they've got loads of ability, and if we continue to work hard we'll have more of them.
Enjoy your night, very well deserved win.
I certainly will, thank you.